the very beginning you get pissed off for the little things. Although you choose to ignore it, convincing yourself that it's just like a headache, it'll be gone soon. Tell your people and yourself that it's just another bad day. It's not. You end up stuck in a cycle of not feeling right but not quite being able to work out what's wrong. Stuck in this weird, fucked up state of mind. You start to feel yourself putting on an act, a show, in social circumstances to make people think everything is normal, although all you want to do is leave, go home and either scream or just sit in a dark room. The problem doesn't go away. You continue to put on this act, disregarding the fact that it ends up costing you. And so you fall deeper into the abyss, and eventually that's when you start to pull yourself away from friends and family. Sometimes completely shutting the world out and not leaving the house or speaking to people for days on end, sometimes weeks. All joy and satisfaction is gone. The simple things in life that once brought you happiness are simply pointless. Even the most simple tasks become impossible and almost become painful. And soon you notice you've not showered for 3 days. And that doesn't even bother you. You lack all motivation. Why try or put in effort when nothing works and nothing makes you happy? In actual fact, all this just makes you feel worse and you get caught up in a vicious cycle. Suddenly you find yourself living in slow motion. Minutes fall into hours, hours to days, and days to weeks. You feel as though you'll never be happy again. You continue to back away and destroy relationships. You become ashamed and obsessed with everything you've done or everything you haven't. There is a small part of you that wants to make everything right. A small part of you that wants to go out and rebuild relationships and start new ones. But that's all very short-lived because you know nothing will work anyway. Things that used to give you excitement, things that your friends are excited for, make you feel shit. And you become aware that happiness is very, very far away. So you choose to be alone. Alone in your world where everything is safe. Nobody can hurt you and nobody can make you feel any worse about yourself than you already do. You don't leave the house and don't answer the phone. You cause shame. Not only shaming yourself, but shaming anybody around you who truly cares. By this point you bleed pain. It becomes time for a samurai, a true warrior, to pull out his katana, the last sword. I got lost for a few years, but I'm back and I ken it. I seen death and I knew fear, said mad shit and I meant it. And I lost some good friends, but I learned some shit in the process. Sat back and I thought that I knew them, but I just laugh now when I won't stress, cause it all went down for a purpose. Everything all for a reason. I just hope it was worth it, cause I feel like just packing and fleeing. But I'm still here dealt with the cards, and I move like a man on a mission. Although mate, I'm back in the dark, I'll be on top cunt, and I'm back now to kill it. I'm back with the passion I took in Cameroon, mate. I took what I knew, then I put it around in the tune that I grew, and I blew with the sound, and I moved for the boom that would shook the moon. I got dark thoughts, they won't just leave, suffocated and I can't just breathe. Fuck for days and they won't just see, got demons following, they won't just me. So I came to my senses, best believe, dealt with the fact they were testing me. I took them in, mate, I let them be. I can't get fucked off and it betters me. Still sit with the thoughts that'll torment, dark thoughts that are too dark to comment. Me and you, nothing in common. I'm a lost soul stuck with the talking, yeah, but I'm done with the pain. Bullshit and I'm done with the rain, done with the cunts that'll sit and complain about all that nothing their life contains. I got strain that my life obtains, I got chains that'll rain me, all them remain. The name that I gained was often portrayed as a mad cunt, mate, the ways that I played. I'm a man on the path of a Buddhist, but my mind and my soul won't align. Seeing methods of life, I'll be ruthless, and in life I'll be taking what's mine. I've had hardships, sat with the sword, drew blood and I poured it out. Cried tears and I sat with the sword. When it all builds up, mate, I'm prone to shout. Then I think back and I realise all that pain for a purpose. Can't draw more blood when I cry, cause love in the mind's greater than a purchase. Can't break my heart on these no more. Can't bleed my soul, it's not worth it. I got a sad life and I deal with it though, but I'm ending the chapter and shutting the curtains. See, I think back and I realise all that pain for a purpose. Can't draw more blood when I cry, cause love in the mind's greater than a purchase. Can't break my heart on these no more. Can't bleed my soul, it's not worth it. I got a sad life and I deal with it though, but I'm ending the chapter and shutting the curtains.